Hi guys, I just wanted to talk to you about something that has been bothering me a little bit recently. So across the Middle East and in the Arab diaspora in the West, it seems to me anyway, that the perception of Ireland is that it is this steadfast and empathetic supporter of Palestine in this their most desperate hour of need. And I think when you're talking about the ordinary people of Ireland, that is a 100% correct assessment. North and South, men, women and children, particularly women actually, just leave you in awe at the level of dedication to protesting, organising, rallying, putting their lives on hold effectively to set up events every day of the week in all corners of the country to show solidarity with substance to the Palestinian people. But sadly, when it comes to our government, they are very much on the side of the genocide heirs. Now, you might say, well, I saw your Taoiseach or Prime Minister Simon Harris going viral across the Middle East recently, smiling and shaking hands, getting all the photo ops on the occasion of Ireland formally recognising the state of Palestine. A brave and courageous move from Simon Harris, us being the 144th country to do so. But where's the state going to be? Gaza is currently being pulverised, annihilated along with all its citizens while the West looks the other way. And the West Bank was recently invaded by the Israeli army and the settlements continue unabated. I'm sorry to say, this is what the Irish government led by Fine Gael do. Posturing, gesture politics, a classic move from the TikTok Taoiseach. Just enough to get the activists to simmer down a little bit, but in terms of actual meaningful action, zero. Fine Gael and the Irish government are masters at solidarity without substance. As Francesca Albanese, the UN's Special Rapporteur on Human Rights in the West Bank and Gaza, put it, the countries that have been most outspoken, like Ireland, what have they done in practice? Nothing. And this is shameful. It is disgraceful. What could the Irish government do that it's currently not doing? Just loads. Firstly, we could stop all US military use of our Shannon Airport. There are flights carrying munitions that are undoubtedly being used to murder men, women and children in Gaza. We are still investing state funds in UN blacklisted companies in the occupied territories. Good old loyal and steadfast Ireland, eh? And speaking of the occupied territories, we should enact the Occupied Territories Bill tabled by my friend Senator Francis Black in 2018 and continually stopped by Simon Harris's Fine Gael. Why? Because he doesn't want to interrupt Ireland's roaring trade with the country currently on trial for genocide. Did you know that in 2023, Israel's tech sector plummeted by 56%, and in the same period, our dual-use trade with Israel, that's goods that can be used by civilians and or the military, rose by 700%. The Irish government makes such a big deal. You know, we do press conferences about things like, we've seen the evidence and we're not going to be giving Israel any more drones contracts. What about the existing contracts? Cancel the existing military contracts. Cancel the existing dual-use export licenses. Did you know that plucky old oppressed Ireland, that steadfast supporter of marginalised and colonised people all over the world, in a time of genocide, is allowing its central bank to purchase Israeli war bonds? Could the government maybe, pressure them to stop doing that? That's not very nice, sure it's not, for such a loyal supporter of Palestine. Could the Irish government join South Africa's case with the ICJ maybe? We made an announcement in March that we intended to do so. It's nearly October, guys. See, this is the classic Irish government response, intentions, but where's the application? Where's the push? We, above all countries in the world, and certainly in Europe, should be right there with South Africa. We should have actually taken that case. And yet we stand on the sidelines again, cowering, more concerned with our thriving trade than offering real support and allyship to the most marginalised, oppressed, besieged people on earth. So, my beautiful Palestine, when it comes to the Irish people, we are with you right till the end, 100%, shoulder to shoulder. But when it comes to the Irish government, they're on the side of the free market and the colonisers. And how dare this Irish government describe any person in the resistance as a terrorist? When you worship have the pictures of men and women in your halls of power who the British 100 years ago would have described as terrorists, who won your freedom in the south of Ireland. So I say to my Irish friends and followers, do not let your government away with this rank hypocrisy. If you support Palestine, you can't support this government's doublespeak, inaction and cowardice. With or without this Irish government, we are going to get there. Saoirse Don Fallastine.